is looking to do 200,000 units per year. This sounds a little overambitious. What plan do you have in terms of budgetary allocation to ensure that this number is attained?
Thank you, Laura. First, for the majority of this project, the government is working through the public PPP, public-private partnership. The State Department of Housing has already reported, and the President has addressed this matter before. So the Housing Department is already reporting that there is immense interest or significant interest of the private sector. And other sources like pension funds. You remember a few months back, the pension funds, they met with the President in Nairobi, the association, and they announced 500 billion to go to this program. If we are to subject the 200,000 units we're talking about a total of 70,000 units already now, ready for launch. Some ready for launch, some already commissioned, and some ongoing. So we already passed the quarterly target, so we are doing okay.
There has been a proposal to have the office of the leader of opposition anchored in law. And some quarters of the political class believe that this is an opportunity that is being proposed to also anchor the office of the Prime Minister in law. Is it, could you make it clear the intention of getting that office? Because people believe that it probably is a sweetening deal to bring the position leader, that is Raila Odinga, on board. Could you make it that clear? Yeah.
I think the President spoke about this as late as recent as a week ago, if I'm not wrong, and he's been very clear. These are suggestions, the proposals he made, and of course they stem to some of the solutions he's proposing. For example, what he found on the table when he came in as President, the two-thirds gender principle, and what we need to do. He made proposals, just like any other citizen can make proposals to Parliament, and he used the right channels, which is Parliament. And he has also been clear. He didn't talk about the leader of opposition, he talked about the position of the leader of opposition. Okay, so it doesn't mean any one person. That is not a position for any one individual. So it's not about him or any other individual. It is about building an institution that will outlive us.
We have a number of projects that were launched by the past regime, among them the port of Kisumu. We have shipbuilding at the shipyard, and the special economic zone. So my question is, what is the fate of these ongoing projects?
As I said, there are other infrastructural projects that the President will be launching tomorrow and inspecting tomorrow, including he will also be visiting the port and will be making announcements there. So I urge you to wait for him tomorrow. I don't want to preempt everything. I get more information tomorrow.
Good morning. I'm Faith Matete from the Star Newspaper. Recently, the Azimio leader, Raila Odinga, talked about, he said that if the President seeks constitutional reforms, then he should bring BBI on the table. Is this something the President is considering?
The President has been clear it is not about him or any one individual in the proposals he has made for constitutional change. Okay? And he has done this as a citizen. He has done this through the right channel, which is Parliament. It is not about him or the Honorable Raila Odinga or you or me to sit and agree about what amendments need to be done to the Constitution. Every Kenyan has a right to use the right channels, and every Kenyan is entitled to suggest their solutions. As I said, this stemmed from, he proposed a few amendments. One, implementation of the two-thirds gender rule and how we should go about it. And he made that communication to Parliament. Two, on the constituency development, Senate oversight and national government affirmative action funds. Three, the position of the leader of official opposition, the position, I insist, and parliamentary oversight of the executive. He gave his reasons as to why, and every other Kenyan, of course, can make their suggestions, whether they want to change the constitution or whatever they want to do with the amendments to the constitution. Okay?
For the past 4 months, ever since the President was sworn in, we've seen high-profile cases being released to the court of law. Key among them, the case associated with the Deputy President Gachagua and also the CS for gender issues. Maybe you're taking that because it's a matter of national concern. Many people are saying that, of course, because it's allied cases allied to cases that involving his key allies. That's why they're being thrown away.
Whatever cases that are happening in any institution, in the courts, handled by the Office of the Director of Public Prosecution or any other institution in government are happening at that institution. The DPP, or the Office of the DPP, is an independent institution. The President has been clear about respecting institutions, and he has actually demonstrated it. There are promises he made, he fulfilled, including appointment of the judges on the first day of assuming office. The President also promised that he will delink funding of the police service from the Office of the President to be done through an accounting officer in the Inspector General's office. He did that as well. So he respects the institutions in the country. Whatever case is happening in any institution or at any level, I think I can only suggest to you, maybe you go to that institution and find out why a case is proceeding or why a case is not proceeding, and there are merits or demerits to that case. It has nothing to do with the presidency. Okay? Thank you very much. I'm hoping to see you tomorrow. Thank you.